Welcome to the Explainer. Today we're going to unlock something pretty amazing, your body's own built-in system for healing and chilling out. We're talking about the vagus nerve, and we're diving into the work of Stanley Rosenberg to figure it all out.
So, let's just start with a question that I'm pretty sure almost everyone has felt. You're just going about your day, everything seems fine, and then, bam, this wave of anxiety just hits you, or you feel this sudden urge to just shut down and withdraw, and you have no idea why. Sound familiar? Well, it turns out the answer might not be in your thoughts or what's happening around you, but actually deep inside your body's own wiring. We're talking about this kind of unsung hero of your nervous system, the vagus nerve. It's this master regulator that's quietly influencing everything from your heart rate to how you connect with other people. Okay, so to really get what the vagus nerve does, we've got to zoom out a little and look at the bigger system it's in charge of, this incredible network that's running behind the scenes every single second of your life.
Think of your autonomic nervous system, or ANS for short, like the automatic operating system for your body. I mean, you don't have to consciously tell your heart to beat, right? Or remind yourself to breathe. The ANS just handles it. It's like the silent conductor of your body's internal orchestra.
Now here's where things get really interesting. Our whole understanding of this system has been completely turned on its head recently. It's not just a simple on-off switch for stress. Nope, it's way more sophisticated than that. It's actually a three-part system. For decades, we thought it was super simple. You're either stressed out or you're relaxed. End of story. But then Dr. Stephen Porges came along with his polyvagal theory and showed that there are actually three distinct states our body can be in. And look, this isn't just some boring academic update. This completely changes the game for how we can approach our own well-being.
So here they are, the three systems. And they're stacked by evolution. Think of it like a ladder. At the very top, you've got the newest system, the ventral vagus. That's your social engagement mode, when you feel safe, calm, and connected. If your body senses danger, it climbs down a rung to the sympathetic fight-or-flight response. And if the threat seems totally overwhelming, it drops all the way down to the bottom, to the most primitive state, the dorsal vagus shutdown or freeze response.
So what happens when this whole intricate system gets, well, a little out of whack? The signals can be super confusing because they can pop up just about anywhere in your body. Let's take the case of Janet. She's a teacher, and she was dealing with migraines, all sorts of digestive problems, and social anxiety. Her doctors were treating them like three totally separate issues. But they weren't separate at all. They were all just symptoms of one single root cause. Her nervous system was basically stuck in a defensive state.
And you can see how these patterns start to connect, right? It is not a coincidence that someone with chronic neck tension might also have gut problems, or that anxiety and shallow breathing go hand in hand. These aren't just random isolated issues. They are clusters of symptoms all pointing back to an imbalance in the autonomic nervous system.
But, and this is the really incredible news, you don't need some complex therapy or a prescription to start fixing this. There is a remarkably simple technique you can learn right now to bring this whole system back into balance. And the best part? It takes less than 2 minutes.
It's called the basic exercise, and it's exactly what it sounds like. It's simple, but it is so powerful. What it does is create a direct physical pathway to calm, sending a signal of safety straight to the part of your brain that controls all these automatic states.
Okay, the instructions are simple, but what's happening in your body is just profound. By keeping your head perfectly still and just shifting your eyes, you're gently releasing tension in these tiny little muscles at the top of your spine. This sends a direct all-clear signal to your brainstem, basically telling your entire nervous system, hey, it's okay, you can relax now. That sigh or yawn or swallow you feel, that's the physical proof that your nervous system just got the message. It worked. And this isn't just a theory, you guys. The shift can be immediate. Take Thomas. First time he tried it, he felt his breathing get deeper, his neck muscles relaxed, and his mind felt clearer. That's a real-time, in-the-moment experience of shifting out of a defensive state and into one of safety. And here's the thing. This exercise isn't just a quick fix, like a Band-Aid for a stressful moment. It's a tool. It's something you can use to build long-term health and resilience for your entire nervous system. Every single time you do this exercise, you are literally strengthening the neural pathways for safety and connection for that top-of-the-ladder ventral vagal state. With practice, you're training your body to make calm and connected your new default setting. That makes you so much more resilient the next time stress comes along. And the potential impact this can have on chronic health issues is, well, it's just astonishing. Look at Elena. She had COPD, and her lung capacity was only at 70%. After just 6 months of doing these exercises every day, her capacity shot up to 102% of what's expected for her age. That just shows you how deeply restoring nervous system function can impact our physical health. It's wild. And this really gets to the heart of what Stanley Rosenberg is saying. So many of us are trying to feel better, trying to heal, but we're basically driving around with the wrong map. Understanding your nervous system through this polyvagal lens, that is the right map. It gives you clear, simple directions to get where you want to go. These exercises, they're your tools to navigate that map. They give you a direct line to your body's own innate power to heal, to be resilient, and to connect. So I guess the only question left is, now that you have the map, what will you discover?